see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What's up, everyone? See, everybody's trickling in. We're going to be running 3 auctions before we start this 5-case PYP. Valhalla, what's up? I'm just trying to get them loaded real quick. Player. Paste. Jason Dominguez. So we're going to be running Jason Dominguez for sure, and John Cancino well. And then there's going to be a spot with 15 players in it that all went unpaid. Let's find it, Valhalla. Paste. Add that. All right. We ready to run some auctions? Come on, let's get this last one loaded in there. All right, first one we're going to run is John Kinsey Noel. Make sure this is all right. Original listing. Perfect. All right. Yeah, first one we're going to run is John Kinsey Noel in the Pick Your Player 5-caser. And he's rolling. John Kinsey Noel is up on bids. No bids on John Kinsey Noel. Come on. It's all fun and games till a super shows up. Sold for $5. Diabolical. How about Jason Dominguez? You guys have seen us pull some patch autos of Jason Dominguez, including a goal. Nancy Swanson hitting nukes. All right, Jason Dominguez is up and rolling. J-Dom. Dominguez has those patch autos. Shipping is $4.99, but if you already have a spot in this break, just PM us. J-Dom at $6. Kind of crazy. So low. Dominguez at $8.99, $9.99. Jason Dominguez, the Martian. We've been pulling his patch autos. Dominguez sold at $9.99. All right. 15 players wrapped up into this one. These auctions are already done. We're just, CG, we're just running the auctions right now on the ones that went unpaid. But these auctions ended last night. So there's 15 players in this. We got Bregman, Blake Snell, Braden Montgomery, Carlos Correa, Corbin Burns, Cody Bellinger, Lawrence Butler, Matt Chapman, Matt Olson, Randy Rosarena, Sebastian Walcott, Alcantara, Sean Burke, Kikuchi and Bueller. 15 players in this spot. And they're running. $15 players. Bregman, Snell, Montgomery, Correa, Corbin Burns, Cody Bellinger, Lawrence Butler, Matt Chapman, Matt Olson, Randy Rosarena, Sebastian Walcott, Alcantara, Sean Burke, Bueller, and Kikuchi. And we're at $21 for 15 players. What's up, Samurai? Hopping in here. No, they're not just base. Any color, any superfractor, anything. Anything with their name on it, you get. Hey, Samurai's got the idea. You put your custom in. This is the last auction running right now. This is the last auction. Ran 2 singles unpaid, and then this group was grouped into 15 players. You got Alcantara, let's go. Let's find him. All right, 15 players sold. Again, that is Bregman, Snell, Braden Montgomery, Correa, Corbin Burns, Cody Bellinger, Lawrence Butler, Chapman, Olson, Randy Rosarena, Sebastian Walcott, Sandy Alcantara, Sean Burke, Walker Bueller, and Yusei Kikuchi, all in that spot. All right, boys and girls, we ready to rock and roll or what? 5 cases. 5 cases coming at us. Let's get them all opened up. Let's get cracking. Let's have some fun. I never said Alcantara. Not Kevin Alcantara, buddy. Oh, I said Sandy. I probably said Alcantara, Alcantara. Sandy. Alcantara. Not Kevin. Kevin Spade. You got Kevin. They got Sandy. If Kevin went unpaid, he'd be running an auction on his own. 1 case of hobby. If you guys are hanging out over on eBay and you want a wider view of everything, we're also live on YouTube. Best Card Breaks on YouTube. This break is also live there right now, so you'll be able to see a whole lot more. Be able to see everything. 2 cases of hobby opened up. Now the light. No, you get all of them. Those were all wrapped up in one auction. You got all of those players. All 15 of them. Those were all unpaid, so we ran them all together. I ain't got time to be running those 17 auctions at the beginning of a 5-caser, you know? Empty case. We run them all together. In a box. No, we're good. All right. 3 cases of delight, 2 cases of hobby. Let's give our table a quick wipe and we're ready to rock and roll. Suedo checking in. Fontaine. Fountain. How does he pronounce it, you know? Fontaine or Fountain? Oh, and you got Shrek too. Let's go. RJ Shrek. All right, boys and girls. 5 case. Pick your thunder. Coming at you. Not on YouTube. Something else on? What do you mean? No, basketball was the previous break. We're live on YouTube. Let me check. Yeah, I got people commenting right now on YouTube. Oh, it says basketball, huh? Let me try to update it. Yeah, it's not going to update for us. Oh, well. Yeah, not sure why they didn't update. The titles are a little wrong. But yes, it says basketball. That is not basketball. My fault. All right, here we go. Yeah, it says royalty. That was the last break. I'm not sure why it didn't update. Who knows? Maybe I'll text Nick and see if he can fix it. We'll see if he can do it while we're live. Usually we cannot do it while we're live, but that's okay. Paul Skeens, no sun today. Let's go. His patch autos are somewhere around here. He's had a fan on it here. It is smoking hot in the back office today. That was the first time we've seen a bunch of backwards cards in Bowman. 50 something cases in, 60 cases in. We got backwards cards. What's going on with that? Crank up the fan. All right, here we go. Here we go. Luis Angel Acuna, Shimmer, Kenny Fenelon. Our first numbered card is Chad Patrick to 299. Just going to have a bunch of backwards cards. Hopefully the cases aren't all like this. Aaron Judge. Raniel Rodriguez, that's a nice hit. Speckle to 299. Look at all those backwards cards, bro. And we're going to start off with a big hit. Alien Pena. Blue Raywave ink. It's a big one right off the rip. Big hit for the Pena spot. Let's go. Let's go. We take the big ones when they show up. Kai Roberts, Mini Diamond. Ramsell Medina. Variation. These are pretty short printed. Nice hit to the Medina spot, representing the Dominican Republic. Medina Variation. Cards are so sick with the palm trees in the background. I like it. Hai-Seon Kim. Shitoro Mori. And back to backwards cards. Double Mike Trout. Warren Calcagno is going to be our second auto of the break. Base ink. Warren Calcagno. I have no idea, bro. The list is huge. I don't want to look it up. Otani to 150. Middle Rise. Shohei Otani. Showtime. Showing up early. Ramsell usually doesn't sell for a ton, though. Elaine Pena sells for a lot. Timu sleeve. Speckle, Raniel Rodriguez. All right. Just get my mouse out of the way, too. Second hobby. Yeah, especially in 5 casers. 5 casers, I know you got more backwards cards. Maybe this whole case can be like that. I know the big prospects are a little expensive in 5 casers, but it's your best odds of hitting them. We're breaking a lot of product open. Matt Shaw, Bo Davidson, let's get him old school. Lindor, getting spoke into the chat. There's so many backwards cards. Christopher Suedo to 250. Roki Sasaki, rookie red. Sonar, Roman Anthony. Or Pulsar, as they say. Pedro Catu. Base ink. Little something for the Catu spot. Pedro Catu. Josuar there. Mini Diamond, Nathan Church. Purple Wave, Diego Torres. Christian Campbell, rookie red. Oh, we got True Gold. Do we have True Gold ink? Nope, we don't. Max Muncy to 50. That's a nice hit. Gold. Carlos Tavares base ink. Tavares. Max Muncy. Part of that powerhouse young athletics team that's going to be running the table the next 2 years. Diego Torres, 75. We all laugh until it happens. All right, box 2 down. I was Bowman. I was like, hey, bro, you want to stay all night tonight and top load? I say all night, but we're not really here that late. It'll probably be a late night tonight, though. He's like, nah, man, I'm going to go watch football. So it's just me and you boys and girls tonight. Which is really no different than any other night, so. Another one. Hopefully the backwards cards are done. This one doesn't look like it has that issue. We're going to run through this break just like we have the past. We're going to do one case of Hobby, then one case of Delight. Last case of Hobby. And then we're going to finish with 2 cases of Breakers. Come on, here we go. Yeah, the YouTube title's wrong. Once we're live, it's kind of hard to fix on my end. To 199, Yahil Melendez. I'm aware, though. It'll be, after the video's posted, I'll fix it. Hi, Seon Kim, image variation. Nice hit to the Kim spot. Couple of short prints showing up early. Hi, Seon Kim. Yeah, for some reason when I went live, apparently it did not update, so it doesn't really help us out much. Angel Martinez to 199. And Calcano doubling up early this time. Blue Reptilian. Warren Calcano to go with that base auto. Calcano. How's the game going out there? I hear some uproars already. Some faint cheering in the background. Yeah, it's been pretty dupe heavy this year. Polanco. Aaron Judge to 150. Sabiel Delzine to 250. It's all right when you have the dupes, but when you don't, it kind of stinks a little bit. Part of it. Aaron Judge, the likely MVP, to 150. Wow. I mean, if we're going to hit dupes, though, the big guys, I'm all right with. Base ink, Elian Pena to go with that blue Ray Wave auto. doubling up early. Chris Rodriguez, refractor to 499. Chris Rodriguez. All right. Hobby number 3 in the books. We'll be around the 2-hour mark. Some mayo, please. Kobe and mayo. Kobe cheese and mayo. I know it's spelled different, but the silent L. Mayo showed up for us last night, so at least we've seen him. Got a patch auto coming. Could be Mayo. Could be Mayo. Let's go. Good luck. Medina Shimmer. Jacob Wilson, rookie red. Matt Shaw. Cam Smith to 99. Green. Aiden Johnson, refractor to 499. Aiden Johnson sells really well, guys. He sells really well for his tier level, is what I would call it. Before I show any guesses on the patch auto. Anyone? Let me get this gold out of the way too. Anyone? Who's it gonna be? Ballesteros. All right, come on. Good luck. It's refractor. We got a hitter. We have an Astro. Cam Smith. It's a 150. Rookie patch auto. Very nice hit of the Cam Smith spot. He didn't have a crazy good year, but it wasn't bad. Cam Smith's year was not bad. Yahil Melendez, mini diamond. Henry Torres to 499, refractor. Dingler, rookie red. Dingler went yard today. Andrew Salas. Robert Hipwell, refractor ink to 499. By the end of this break, refractor autos should be off the stands. We'll let it hold for now, though. For now, we'll let it hold. Luke Dickerson, a 150, Blu-ray Wave. Yeah, it's not that, and they still haven't fixed it. Like, this is not the only product that's like this. You see the same dudes over and over and over again. You just have to catch your guy in the right algorithm, and then you're in there, you know? If you do that, you're rich. I'm not sure the exact science behind how they pack these things. I have a pretty good idea of how it's done, just based off of me asking questions to the right people. But who knows what really goes on, you know? Feast or really, really famine. Yep. That's how it is. Steve Buscemi. That could be who's packing them. Liver Zaponte. Gold Shimmer to 50. Libert Zaponte. And here's a base auto. Julian Barreto. Barreto. J-Ram. Refractor to 499. Angela Marquez to 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. 125. That's awesome, Duddy. Congrats. That's awesome. Yeah, we hit a super last week on eBay. It was quite the degenerate 3-second auctions. Let's just say they will be 2-second auctions from now on. They got nuts. Teams going for over 100. Farabus, Mini Diamond, Manny Machado, $2.99. Angel Martinez to $3.99. Mick Abel. No, they were paying. They weren't shilling. Got Orange Ink. Wow. Calcano. Absolutely mashing in the first case. Base, True Orange, and Blue Reptilian. Mashing in the first case. Weatherholt to $2.99. Again, when you're crushing it, you're crushing it. Yeah, the Royals are definitely showing up. In this case, anyway. We'll see if it happens when the cases rotate. Let's go, David. Good luck. It's nice when like guys aren't doing like full case breaks, right? Like half casers. So you can watch the first half and have a pretty good idea of what's going to be in the second half, I guess, and roll the dice that way. Diamond, yeah, I have no idea. Oh, we're back to backwards cards. It's like Shitaro Mori. Like he'll go for 700-800 and then 1500 and then 700-800 and then 900-1100. Like who knows? We did pull a nasty Mori though last night, or the night before last. I think it was the night before last. Out of 10. Gross. Gross. Elorki Rodriguez, Shimmer. Jacob Christian, the 50, Gold Wave. And another one of our top prospects, Josuar Gonzalez, base ink. We need some color on that. Josuar showing up. You got to take all the Royals, though. Bid on them all. Cover all bases. Lorky. Just so you guys know, if you're your first time breaking with us, we do cook through these cards a little quick. Helps us get to the 5 cases. This is not my last break of the night. I do have to break a bunch more after this. So, plus, like, all your base ship anyway. CAG Mini Diamond. Jesus Mate to 250. If you see me put something in the top stack up here as opposed to the bottom stack on the overhead cam, that is our sleeve stack. Just so you know. Been breaking Bowman a long time, so we can catch them if they're in there. Ronald Acuna Jr. at $4.99. Refractor. We also do a recap at the end of the break. I do not recap the out of 4.99s, but everything else we'll take a look at. So $3.99 and below and Bowman. We will recap it. There's a Kyle Karros Mini Diamond Auto to 100. Yeah, the white snakeskin thing is gross. Like I'd seen pictures of them, and then I pulled one last week, and I was like, man, this is sick. But it was a non-auto. It just so happened to be Shitaro Mori. Christian Campbell, that's a nice hit. Halfway through the first case. Just the hypothesis. You never, it's all random. I mean, again, there seems to be packing patterns of how this stuff's packed, but you never know. That's what's kind of nice about doing multi-cases. You can break the algorithms up. I mean, maybe not, because I do kind of break them in order. Like, whatever order they're stacked in back there is how I break them. Just go down the list. Augustine, Christian Argelis, Royce Lewis to $4.99. James Wood, rookie red. Nick Kurtz, Carson Williams to $2.99. And another top prospect. How about Chris Rodriguez, base ink? Not a top prospect, but he's a stud. Nice hit to the Chris Rodriguez spot. Rodriguez showing up early. I did happen to bring another case of top loaders in, though, before we started this break, because I knew we were going to finish this one off. So at least you guys ain't got to go walking to the shop with me for another case of top loaders. We cooked through some top loaders in Bowman. Finest is worse. All right, come on. Kurtz. Cortesia mini diamond. Oh, a rider back there. Yahil Melendez stuck riding to 99. No Bowman card left behind. Xavier Marte, base ink. This guy shows up a million times in our breaks. Xavier Marte. Could be more of him to come. And Yahil Melendez. Meteroth to $3.99. Wraps up box number 7, case number 1. Number 80, case 1. All right, here we go. Shimmer, Luis Pena. Noah Cameron, Bobby Wood Jr. Green, Angelo Marquez to 99. Serrano. Tylon Serrano base ink. Showed up like 4 or 5 times last night. Serrano. Hopefully I can get this 6 caser filled up tonight. We'll be running 6 cases after this. All delight. Santiago Leon, mini diamond. Chris Rodriguez to $2.50. Cade Horton. Manny Machado to $4.99. Refractor. Yellow auto. Nathan Church to 75. Yellow. Nice hit to the Church spot. And Alien Pena. All over this case. That one to $2.50. Purple Wave. Alien Pena. Some of this Bowman dust out of here. Pounds of it. 4 boxes left in case 1. Charlie Condon Shimmer. Zach Veen. Rafael Devers. Silver Wave to 100. Christian Yelich. Ethan Salas to 399. Kevin Alcantara. Ethan Pecco. Purple Ink to 250. Nice hit to the Pecco spot. Ethan Pecco. Yorger Bautista, Mini Diamond, and we got Go. Max Volume. Kobe Mayo to 50. Max Volume Gold. That is a very, very gold card. Nice hit to the Mayo spot. I was speaking them out earlier. Hayden Birdsong, Rookie Red. Shaw, DeVries. Oh, Drake Baldwin, likely to win NL Rookie of the Year right there. Drake Baldwin to 499. And Leo DeVries, 50. Gold Reptilian. Baldwin, Refractor, Rookie Ink. Nice hit to the Drake Baldwin spot. Likely going to win NL Rookie of the Year, in my opinion. There's not a whole lot to go off of on the NL side. AL's a different story. Former checking people into the glass player. Yes, former hockey player. So he's good at catching, man. Leo DeVries. We all know how good this kid is. If you know, you know. CG, to answer your question, you purchased 15 players. Any card with those players on it gets shipped to you. Could be base, could be numbered, could be an autograph, could be a superfractor. All of them get shipped to you if you're the one that bought. I'm pretty sure you bought the 15 player spot. Here we go. Jose Anderson to 250. Drake Baldwin, Jenkins, Farabis. Those, just so you guys aren't aware, if you have the red rookie logo up there and they win Rookie of the Year, there's a couple different accolades you can hold them for. You can redeem these for store credit or Fanatics credit. So don't just throw them in your dollar boxes or whatever. Keep a hold of them because you never know. And they're worth a lot more if they win an MVP. I don't think Drake will win an MVP, but seems this year it's tough for catchers to do, apparently. Is he? Is he dealing out there? Wilfred Dela Cruz, base ink. I told one of my employees to take him for 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. Usually when those guys get a chance to shine, they do it. Elian De La Cruz, Freddie Freeman to 150. Leading a bunch of categories amongst active players. Oh, Freddie. Shaw. You're welcome. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Christian Campbell to 199. We got a True Red auto. True Red auto. We got a Cub. Oh, my goodness. Juan Cabada. True Red, 1 of 5. If you guys have hung around for a while, I pulled my first Bowman auto. The number 1 of 150. That's a nice hit for the Cabada spot. Juan Cabada. A red stand for a red card. Here we go. Nice hit. And LaGrange refractor. Cade Horton will win. Meh. It's always predetermined every year, Michael. I will say, we started off with like 80 cases of Chrome. And, I mean, we have more being delivered all the time. But I think that might be like my 8th or 9th red. And they've all been numbered 1 of 5. All of them. Pretty sure. If not all of them, most of them. Two boxes left in the first case. Yairo Padilla, Shimmer. Marcelo Mayer. James Wood, Jesus Mate to 99. Back-to-back Jesus. And base ink, Alessandro de la Cruz. Alessandro de la Cruz. Delzine Mini Diamond. Purple, Raniel Rodriguez, one of the top prospects to 250. Sweeney. Kobe Mayo to 299. Do we got the Witt Jr. in here right now? Is the Witt Jr. in here? True Green. Oh, that's nice. Kevin Alvarez to 99. I'm getting some big boys to show up. We're only in the first case of hobby. That's a nice hit. Kevin Alvarez. Slip him back there. There we go. Nate George to 399. This break could get a little wild. Could get a little wild here. All right, last box of case 1 of hobby. We're going to go over and do a delight case. Here we go. Box number 12. Will Taylor Shimmer. Cam Smith, rookie red. Dylan Cruz. RJ Shrek, the 125. Bo Davidson showing up early. I said to the Davidson spot. You guys spoke out earlier over on eBay. Base ink Bo Davidson. Mini Diamond Chris Acosta. Augustine Ramirez to 399. Dylan Cruz, Ricky Red. Matt Olson. Ramsell Medina, Chris Rodriguez. Medina to 299 from Speckle Ink. Nice hit to the Medina spot. Speckle Auto will take the Medina variation down now. Speckle non-auto Chris Rodriguez. And Matt Olson. Matt Olson was part of those 15 players. Do you have Williams? You got a numbered card already, right? Or was I dreaming? All right, Breakers Delight. For Tampa Bay. Yeah, I know. I can't change the title while we're live. All I can do is put it in the header until the break ends, unfortunately. All right, we got Refractor Ink, Speckle Ink, Mojo Ink. So no base. I like that. Charlie Condon, $2.99. Charlie Condon. Alario Farabis, $2.50. Geometric. Kenny Fenelon, $75. Fenelon. Just like I'm dreaming of. Oh, maybe. Maybe we're not on the same page. I don't know. All right, here we go. Refractor Auto. From the back, Chase Hampton to $4.99. Another one. RJ Shrek to $2.99. Speckle Ink. And Will Taylor. Mojo Ink to $150. There's one filling right now, Brian. Not on Facebook, no. You know where. Will Taylor. It's a 6-case Delight. RJ Shrek. Speckle Ink. And Chase Hampton Refractor Ink. What do you mean? How are picks selected? So basically every player, like every one of these players, had their very own auction that ended last night. The auctions that I ran at the beginning of this break were all the players that were not paid for by the time I started the break. So I cancel those and I rerun them for you guys to buy them live and they get paid for live. That way we're not waiting around 2-3 days for payments. We can start immediately. There's Alcantara. KA. Tatis to $4.99. Fernando Tatis Jr. So, CG, your players in this are Bregman, Snell, Braden Montgomery, Carlos Correa, Corbin Burns, Bellinger, Butler, Chapman, Olsen, Arozarena, Walcott, Sandy Alcantara, Sean Burke, Bueller, and Kikuchi. So all of those players you own. They all get shipped to you. Where's my refractor stack at? There it is. So that Matt Olson that I pulled a minute ago, this one, that is getting shipped to you because you bid on that spot with 15 players in it. Sadbiel Delzine, 250. Calm down, Andrew. I know what you're thinking. Chris Acosta to 150. I cannot say it out loud, Mr. Tree, but the people above you can comment it. Andrew, do you mind? Namala, Sean Burke, Alcantara to 75, or whoever's on YouTube can do it. I cannot, because we're live on a different platform right now. Come on. Base Ink. Kevin Alvarez. The Alvarez spot doubling up early. Chase Hampton. Base Ink. We just pulled his refractor. And Henry Torres. Refractor auto to $4.99. Somebody will comment it for you. Hampton. Base Ink. There we go. Kevin Alvarez. There we go. I know, bro. I know. Again, it's nice when you have them, but it stinks when you don't. You know? I get it. Box 3 delay. Dude, we got red shimmer ink. No way. Red shimmer ink to 5. This one could get crazy. Dollander to 125. Hipwell to $4.99. This break could get crazy. Yorger Bautista to 25. That's a nice hit. You gotta say it over on YouTube, dude. Dude. That's where the question is. I'm gonna have to open up a new top loader case in a minute. Let's see. You're on the wrong platform, brah. Let's do purple ink first. Warel Solano to 250. Warel Solano. All right, red shimmer ink in the back. Schwellenbach, Skeens, Bobby Wood Jr., base auto. Shitaro Mori. There we go. Another nice one showing up. We have a Tigers player. Justice Bigby, 3 of 5. Boy, that red shimmer looks good. Bigby. Look at that. It's not number 1 of 5. It's a very nice hit, though. Are we going to have a red stand for this one? Shitaro Mori, one of our top guys as well. He don't have his own colored stand yet, though, which means that base auto hopefully will turn into some color. I'm going to throw him up there on the stands. Andrew, go over to YouTube. Calcano. Lindor. Both of those to $4.99. Luis Pena to 299. Here we go. Looks like some yellow back there. Fitzgerald, Keyshaw, Shane Smith. Base ink, Spencer Geisting. Base ink, Will Taylor. And yellow, RJ Shrek. I knew who that one was as soon as we seen his face. To 75, RJ Shrek. Couple of them early. But you commented it on the wrong platform. Goober. Have I hit anything yet? Alright, 2 boxes left in the first Delight case. I did not see your long comment on YouTube, just the one that says I did. I cannot see the comments that you're commenting now on YouTube, no. Can't see it on YouTube. Maybe you got flagged. Got blocked. Using naughty language, I don't know. Langford, $4.99. We speaking Bazana out? Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get that GPK. Argielis to $2.99. We pulled his red GPK already. 4 left to go. Acuna Jr. to 150. Ronald Acuna Jr. Padilla getting shouted out. Now we're getting some players shouted out. All right, come on. Base auto. Raniel Rodriguez. One of the top prospects. We need some color. Nathaniel Uton. Base ink. And Miguel Ulola. Mojo to 150. Definitely got flagged. It's going to get flagged over there, too. For promotional reasons. Nathaniel Uton. And Raniel Rodriguez. Good prospect. It's going to be good. We'll see if he can make it to the league. Raniel Rodriguez. I like how you said Padres de la Cruz because you know there's a million of them. Can't just say de la Cruz anymore. Got Orange Wave ink, Blue Ray Wave ink, and base ink. Will Warren at 250. Angelo Marquez to 125. Bryce Boucher, $4.99. Luke Dickerson to 75. Yeah, they do all look the same. They all look like they're 15 years old. Because they probably are. Chase Dollander, Dalton Rushing. Come on, base ink. Miguel Ulola again. Let's go. Joswar Gonzalez. That's a big one. To 150 and Tommy White to 25. Orange Ray Wave ink. Our big boys are showing up and showing out. Big hit for the Joswar spot. We've been finding him, man. We have been finding him. Tommy White. Looks like every American baseball player. He just walked out of a cornfield and he's ready to play some ball. Miguel Ulola. All right. 1 case of Delight, 1 case of Hobby down. On to our second case of Hobby. So 2 cases down. Alexander De La Cruz, yes. 1 base auto for sure. No Ben Rice yet, though. do remember Alessander. Back to hobby. Here we go. It's the 6 case, Andrew, and it won't because it's all the light. Thank the good Lord it's all the light. Raymer Medina. Probably a night that Ryan Raymer didn't buy him. Raymer Medina to $2.99, unless he's ghosting me right now in the chat. Yairo Padilla, Mini Diamond. Blue, Will Taylor to $150. Which I highly doubt. Raymer's usually yelling at me about something. Alessander, yes. Ben Rice, not yet. I've pulled Ben Rice autos out of Chrome, but not tonight. Not yet. We got orange. Non-auto. Shane Smith and Shotaro Mori base auto number 2. Nice into the Shane Smith spot. That is number to 25. There we go. Shotaro Mori. We need some color. We need some Mori color. Oh yeah, William. Your life's about to change. Your life's about to change. If you didn't know, now you know. Zach Cole Shimmer. Shohei Ohtani, Midoric Rise. Hayden Birdsong to $3.99. We got Maury to show up twice. Come on. Show us some color. There's a couple of guys who are missing some color up right now. I know it's still early. I know. Got my YouTube title all messed up. In my opinion, yes. This is why. This is why right here. See that? Right there? Shortstop / pitcher. And he's a Japanese player. He's a two-way player. So he can make it on one side or the other or just at the plate and be a good investment. So in my opinion, absolutely a good investment. Raymer, do you have Raymer tonight or no? You can't just come in here and say, boo, I literally just mentioned your name. I was like, nah, if Raymer was in here, he would have said something mean to me, my down. You ghosted me, bro? Devers, Argelis to 99. Oh, being auto. Being auto. Oh, let's go! Shotaro Mori to 25. Orange Shimmer Ink. Let's go. Mori is showing up tonight, baby. Showing up and showing out. Raymer, I pulled a Raymer auto and you weren't here. Michael Corrette. And we have Bowman Ascensions. We have a Cardinal. J.J. Weatherholt. Bowman Ascensions short print. Samurai, you got Weatherholt tonight? Where you at over there? Let's go. Yeah, I pull a lot of Shitaro Mori, bro. No, oh no, man, oh man, I'm sorry. It's like all the guys we've been missing, other than the big guys. We've been pulling a lot of the big guys, but the guys that you guys have been missing and asking for, it's like they show up in the next breaks. Kyle Tucker to 99. King Tuck. You have him in the set. Why didn't you have him tonight? I got it, Samurai. I understand. There's no shot. We pulled another red. Same Hernandez ink. So this should be a non-auto. Unreal. Luis Angel Acuna. Acuna. That is number 4 of 5. Ever since I made the 1 out of 5 red comment, boy, it has proven me wrong, huh? Luis Angel Acuna. I blank all of you guys, bro. To 5. Fountain. Sammy Hernandez basing. Yes, you do. Bro, you're a financial advisor and you're getting breaks every day. Of course you have endless money. You're about to be my financial advisor. Oh, man. I get it, Samurai. I get it. Big time difference. Yeah, no kill yet. Not yet. No kill yet. Some mini diamonds and stuff, but that's about it so far. Ulola's everywhere tonight. It's like 3 autos in the last 10 minutes. Green and 99. Ulola. I have to get rid of refractor autos now. Make them take a seat and put up a green that's not on a big stand. Iverson Lopez. Bryce Boucher to 399. Roki Sasaki, rookie red. Base ink, Iverson Lopez. And Henry Torres, the 75, yellow. Now, these, like most of these guys are prospects, like international prospects. There's a couple of these dudes that are in the majors, and that's just because of these situations. Like maybe they just got their first Bowman card really late, like Cam Schlittler for the Yankees, who I think he's pitching tonight, right? I could be wrong. I think he's pitching tonight. LaGrange, Shimmer. But most of these guys are prospects. Noah Cameron, he's not a prospect. He's a rookie. Get the rookie logo up there. But that's the best time to get into these guys before they make it to the league. You invest early. James Wood, Dylan Cruz, rookie red. Bryce Eldridge to 250. Bryce Eldridge is another like first baseman pitcher. They just don't want him pitching for some weird reason. Eldridge to 250. Pro bono. Bro, I've hit you so many reds and we've gotten so close. Schlittler's been dealing tonight. Yeah, he's in the majors. But like, for example, him, Cam Schlittler, his first Bowman's in here. And he's pitching tonight for the Yankees. You're chasing the rainbow of Cameron? You already got the superfractor or no? You got to start with that one, William. Go see if he's available in the 6-caser. In my opinion, Shitaro Mori, Josuar Gonzalez, and probably Nate George, because Nate George is pretty cheap right now. Nate George is an Oriole, so yeah, Zach Cole is another one. Yep, Nate George for the O's. Oh my goodness, Ilian Pena is crushing it. I would say invest in Pena because he's really good, but he's a shortstop, and so is Francisco Lindor. So I do not see Ilian Pena getting called up right now anyway. You can chase him and sell his cards and make money. Nothing wrong with that. But I always look at the Major League roster and see who's in front of these guys. Any athletic is a pretty safe bet right now. Argelis or Rocky. Davalilo to 150 or Angel. You look at the teams that are absolute junk and invest in their guys. Number one, you get them cheaper typically. And number two, they're more likely to call some of these dudes up to the big leagues. Gunnar Henderson to 299 because they stink. Nathaniel Uten. Miami's another one. That kid right there, Andrew Salas, he's good. Nathaniel Uten to 99. Andrew Salas. All the Salas kids are pretty good. Salas to 99. Yeah, the Maury's out of 25. Orange Shimmer. You can't look at true orange autos because, trust me, the prices will be different. This is the Shimmer. True orange is more expensive. So this is like, got the shimmery stuff in the background. Oh, he's not. He's not. I checked. You got the red and black? Let's go. You're well on your way then. Speaking of black, we got a black right there. Could it be? Oh my goodness. Oh, that could have been wild. Josuar Gonzalez was not in that spot. As soon as I seen SS there, I'm like, crap. Julian Barreto, still a nice hit though. Nice hit to the Barreto spot. Black refractor to 10. 10 to 10 booking. That could have been nasty. But regardless, we always take a black refractor. But we are cooking on some low-numbered stuff tonight. Christian Moore, my thoughts on Christian Moore is that dude is really strong. And look at that. We just sniped a Pearl Pack, baby. Pearl Pack. That's the first one I've pulled in 65 cases. We're in there. Nice night tonight. Let's go. I like Bo Davidson a lot too. Christian Moore, I 100% think that Christian Moore is going to be starting next year in the majors. Yeah, there's rookies in here. We pulled some. We pulled a rookie auto earlier. In there, I don't know. All right, let's go. We're having ourselves a nice little break. To 150, George Lombard Jr. This is another guy who could get called up next year. He did get called up, what, for a couple of games this year? Lombard Jr. is no scrub. He's good. Vladdy to 199. Jose Anderson, Green Reptilian Ink to 99. Jose Anderson. Mini Diamond, Luis Pena. Christopher Polanco, refractor to 499. Every time I see Polanco's base or refractor like this, it looks like a variation. Because typically images like this are variations, but that is his base image. All right. Where's my top loaders? Where did he put them? We just finished the case off. I go through over a case of top loaders in 3 days. That is nuts. Bananas. Which is nuts because Caceres usually doesn't hide on us, you know what I mean? Like, he's streaky. There's still time, though. Marcelo Mayer, rookie red. There's still time. Chris Rodriguez, base ink. 2 base autos of Chris Rodriguez. He's speaking it. You need the pearl, huh? Henry Torres, the $3.99. Yeah, they Photoshop him. That's how they get him to look like. Like, Henry Torres doesn't wear a Reds uniform. That's all Photoshopped. Something that Panini's never really been very good at. All right, Will Taylor Shimmer. We ready for this pearl pack? We gonna open this thing right now? Pearl pack. Two hitter, 3-4. Yeah, he's dealing. Here we go. Noah Schultz is our first pearl. Nice hit to the Noah Schultz spot. Was that an unpaid? I can't remember. I cannot remember. Second one. Luke Dickerson. Pearl. These packs are incredibly rare, by the way. For you guys that have never seen one. Come on. Leo DeVries. One of the top baseball prospects in the world, this kid. And last pearl. Alexander De La Cruz. Empty pack. Was just asking about him earlier. Was that you, Agent Hobby? Alexander De La Cruz. Pearl. We do take that. Nice hit. Congrats. Wrong Noah. Yeah, definitely wrong Noah. I don't know if he was, let me see this listed one more time. He was not on that unassigned list. All right. Backwards. Yeah, that's my first pearl pack so far. I know Nick's already pulled one. But what, I think I'm up to like 6 snack packs now or something like that. You can, yep. You can. Even though I haven't seen it. The odds say you can. I've only pulled them out of hobby. Alright, here we go. Come on. Corey Cousin, yellow ink. Yellow base ink. 75, Corey Cousin. Sorry, guys. I absolutely hate that they did yellow autos in Bowman. Hate it. Davalillo. Christian Campbell to $2.99. RJ Shrek to $125. I do not like that they did that. Jacob Wilson, rookie red. Yohan De La Cruz. There's your Padres, De La Cruz. Base ink. Yohan De La Cruz. Hi, Seung Kim. Oh, we got one stuck. I could feel it. I could feel it back there. Devin Fitzgerald, gold shimmer. Hiding. Especially if it's like right behind an insert, they stick sometimes. Christian Campbell. Like, we've pulled 3 reds in this break. Where's the super fractors at, you know? Dingler, Kurtz, Warel Solano to $2.99. Pretty please, I'm greedy. You want to know who you sound like right now? Except for Raymer doesn't say please. He just yells at me. Come on, man. I've spent millions. Pull me a super fractor. We are halfway through the last hobby case. And then we have 2 breakers to light after that. DJ Layton, is that who you're talking about? You said DJ Layton? DJ Layton usually shows up a million times. Have we seen him at all in this break yet? It doesn't sound familiar today. Not yet. He's usually everywhere. You know what's crazy is that's the second orange shimmer Shitaro Mori that I've pulled. Nestor Miranda, face ink. Starting to see some new guys. Nestor Miranda's got a nice auto. It looks the same every time. Mick Abel, Judge, David Sandlin to 125. Logan Henderson, Kenny Fenelon. Definitely no Carson Williams yet. Is Garrett, Mini Diamond. Paul Skeens to 199. Ooh, Guy Roberts. It's like the white, black, whatever snakeskin. That is to 10. Kai Roberts. You've never given up on me, bro. Oh, yeah. In 5 cases, he usually shows up a whole lot more than 4 times. Bro, you and your Burt Blyleven spot. I laugh every time. Suero, Colorado. Let's find him. Christopher Suedo. Dylan Dingler, rookie ink. Had a dinger today. Dylan Dingler. There we go. Nathan Church to 250. We're seeing some new guys now. I'm saving all the Ramers for you, Ramer. We just got to get it filled up so we can rip after this. what's sick? The variations. The country variations. Carson Williams, non-auto green to 99. Now I know we've hit a numbered card, even though I think that's the second one. Cade Horton, the alleged Rookie of the Year. Orange. We have a pitcher. We have a Diamondback. Spencer Geisting to 25. Spencer Geisting. Nice hit to the Geisting spot. Little Carson Williams. Mini Diamond ink to 100. Alejandro Rosario. Nice hit to the Rosario spot. Second Mini Diamond auto of the break. Umbrella Mini Diamond. Junior Caminero to 399. You know, I thought the same thing earlier in the Padres-Cubs game. Like, Yu hasn't been pitching very well, so why are we starting him? I say we, but I'm not a Padres fan whatsoever. I was just looking at the matchups, kind of scratching my head a little bit. Number 1 of 100, Jake DeGrom, Silver Wave. Tommy White and Speckle to 299, Chris Rodriguez. Tommy White ink. If it gets filled, yes. Sure will. Fill her up. Chris Rodriguez. I'll squeeze it in. Probably right after hockey. I think hockey's either full or should be getting really close. Yeah, Rosario's few and far between. I bet I've pulled less than 10 of his autos in this 60-something cases that I'm on. Now, DJ that we were talking about earlier, no, pulled like 50 of that dude's autos. Kevin Alvarez has such a nice auto. That just looks good. All right, come on. Mini Diamond, DJ Layton. I just had to talk about him for a second there. Juan Thomas to 150. You're like, keep talking about him, bruh. Keep speaking his name. DJ Layton. Can't make it up, man. You can't make it up. 18 left. Oh, yeah, we're probably running that tonight. Can't make it up, bro. Schwellenbach to 399. This is crazy. Oh, man. I've seen it a million times. As soon as we say their name, there they are. Speckle Ink, Ramsale Medina to 299. Why do I feel like this is the second? Is it? Yeah, it is. Doubling up on Speckles. Schwellenbach. Yeah, Xavier Marte, I pulled a million of, but that's not the dude that's smiling. I know who you're talking about. You're talking about Moises Marchand. I pulled a million of his autos, too. Just not tonight. He hasn't shown up tonight. You know, though, as soon as you peek that card, you see that grin right over the top. You know that's Moises Marchand. Start talking about Carson Williams or Padres de la Cruz. Sailin' door. Oh, man. It's a real thing. It happens all the time. Francisco Lindor is so good at baseball. Charlie Condon Shimmer. Hyseung Kim. Devers Anthony. Alexander De La Cruz. Wrong De La Cruz for you. Agent Hobby's fine with it, though. He just wants some color. Alexander De La Cruz. Maybe you should say his first name, Andrew. Zach Cole, Mini Diamond. Noah Schultz to $3.99. Alex Bregman. That was in the combo spot. Yandy Diaz to $3.99. I mean, it wouldn't be wrong, right? The shoe fits. Padres de la Cruz. That'd be kind of cool. Padres de la Cruz. You're like, bro, purple should be easy to pull. There's a lot of them. Just pull that one. Julian Barreto, base sync. Santiago Leon to $4.99. And nothing. You heard it. You heard it first. If I gotta pull him some Suedo color. Color ink, right? What's all left in the 6 case? Or is it just like a bunch of fluff, or are there some solid guys in there? I haven't looked. Haven't looked since we started this. There we go, Andrew. Yohan De La Cruz. That's correct. Padres De La Cruz is Yohan De La Cruz. 2 hobbies left. Still some solid dudes left? Come on. Oh, I'm just not seeing that. Now we need some Cade Smith, please. Matt Shaw, Ronnie Cruz. All the other Cruzes. Farabis, purple to $2.50. Ink. Haven't been pulling a whole lot of purples. Everything else has been lower, which I'm not mad at. Usually heavy purple. Hasn't been happening a whole lot, though. Mini Diamond. Wilfred De La Cruz, that super's gone. It was hitting our shop yesterday. Day before yesterday. That guy, that's Moises Martian. We know when we pull that dude's auto. Castillo Mini Diamond. Kevin Alcantara to 100. Luis Pena to 99. Aiden Johnson to 250. We know when we pull Moises Martian's auto. Every time. Green. Bro, but when we're on the Johan, we're on. There's another, the Pirates dude, De Los Santos. If we see one of his autos, you know 4 more are coming. 1 box of hobby left. This is it. And then on to Delight. Melt Masters, Alcantara. We pulled some Melt Masters autos. Condon, Weatherholt. Pulled a couple of them. Golds. All right, last hobby. And then we're finishing off with 2 cases of Delight. Shimmer. Elorki Rodriguez. Gold Mini Diamond. Harold Rivas and Johnny Severino. That's wild, man. We ain't got a gold stand. That's crazy. We do now. We're turning the yellow and the gold. Harold Rivas. Yanni Severino. Yes, Calcano too. Who's that other dude? Carlos, the Nationals guy. I've pulled a massive amount of his autos. And his True Red. A lot. Tavares. Is that it? Witt Jr. to 299. Ronnie Cruz, base ink. Ronnie Cruz. Bobby Witt Jr. We haven't had CAG in a while. Jacob Wilson. Dylan Dinkler. Jesus Mate. Stack's got static in it. Alien Pena to 99. Because why not? Alien Pena started this break on fire. Alien Pena alongside. Kevin Alvarez, Mini Diamond. Sadbiel Delzine to 250. On to the gas. Delight from here on out. Reese Hines, no. I can't remember if we pulled any Cepeda. I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, here we go. 36 autos left. 8 case through 5. Look at him, bro. Calling up the right dudes at the right time. That's what that is. All right, come on. Let's stay hot here. Yorger Bautista to 150. Yorger Bautista. Marco Dingus. Marco Dingus. Walker Buehler to 99. That's a loaded question. I've been asked that before. Honestly, like, they're both streaky. So I would always personally go with I would rather go with the light because I don't like a whole bunch of base cards. But it all just depends on you, you know. Another Kevin Alvarez. Just cooking. But yeah, like he said, singles. Corey Cousin, base ink. And Kenny Fenelon, Mojo Ink to 150. Another Kevin Alvarez. Man, oh man. That spot's crushing it. Corey Cousin base sync. And there he is. I pulled his variation auto. And it was sick. They're numbered to 5. Kevin Alvarez. Building the auto rainbow tonight. The rich get richer, basically. This is pick your player number 5. 5-caser. No more breaks on here tonight, no. This is pre-filled yesterday. We do have more auctions ending, what, tonight or tomorrow night? I can't remember. They could be ending right now. I have no idea. My days kind of melt together. DeGrom to 125. Moises Ballesteros to 25. Orange. Ballesteros. Drake Baldwin to 499. You're welcome. Okay, come on. Will Taylor, Augustine Ramirez, Zach Veen. From the back, some base ink. Juan Cabada to go with that red. Blake Walters, base ink. First time he has shown up. And Justice Bigby to go with the red. That one numbered to 100. It's a mini diamond ink. Justice Bigby. Blake Walters showing up for the first time. Walters. Juan Cabada. Be nice if like Delight had no base autos in it, but if that was the case, it'd be like $900 a box. So it's like choose the lesser of the evils, just kind of deal with the base autos. I will say that short prints are definitely easier to hit out of Delight. Let's see, Gunnar Henderson, it's fine. Got some color earlier, but nothing crazy yet. Kumar on the front. Geometric Zach Cole to $299. Just a whole lot of top loading from here on out. Nate Church to $250. Nathan Church. Where's my purple stack? There it ain't. Bubba Chandler. Luis Pena. Edgar Cueto. Kumar Rocker to 150. Jesus Mate. Andrew Salas finally showing up with some color. Green Lava to 99. DJ Layton showing up twice now. Because we broke the ice with him. And there's Nate George. What a nice pack. Nate George to 150. That's a nice hit. He's one of the ones I'd be investing in. Andrew Salas, another nice auto. Andrew Salas. You're like, bro, I need some color. That's a good question. I can't remember off the top of my head if I pulled any cam base autos or not. I know I pulled cam color. That's a good question. Now that you said it out loud, I'm going to have to be out on the look for it. Because who's the other Yankees pitcher? I know I pulled some of those base autos. But yeah, he has been. Probably the last big CAG I've pulled was the GPK last week. Hai Seung Kim to $4.99. Hey, well, there you go. They all start with C. You like laugh to yourself. Chase, Carlos, and Cade all have base. Yanni Severino. Guy Roberts, 250. Yairo Padilla, Kobe Mayo, Schwellenbach, Base Inc., Zach Cole. Pulled his True Red already, too. Iverson Lopez. And Speckle. We know that is Will Taylor. To $2.99, Speckle Inc., Will Taylor. Base Inc., Zach Cole. And Iverson Lopez. His auto is the only one that I've pulled with the red ink. Like the black and white shimmer with the red ink. Those things are super hard to pull. I've pulled way more reds than I've pulled of those. Refractor base refractor. Chris Rodriguez to 99. Chris Rodriguez. Kumar Rocker to $4.99. Matt Olson to $2.50. Charlie Condon. Zach Veen. Hyseon Kim. Base Inc. Sadbiel Delzine. Base Inc. Henry Torres. And Refractor Inc. Corrette. Mikael Corrette to $4.99. He was showing up a lot for us in the beginning. He's kind of cooled off too. This dude always shows up though. Delzine. Ends in a couple days. I'm probably not running another eBay break during my work week then. Running breaks, non-stop breaks. But we typically only try to do one eBay break a night. We have done two before, but my schedule's already packed enough. Last box, case number 4. And we got a fatty. We got a patch auto. You can feel it. There it is. Thicky. And it's gold. So if you have a patch on it, that could be Jason Dominguez that sold for $10 in the live stream. Jose Anderson, $4.99. Carson Williams to $125. Another piece to the rainbow. Could be Carson as well. Caminero. Aiden Johnson to $2.99. You're calling River Ryan? Anybody else calling anyone else? Who's the patch auto gonna be? All right, here we go. Trout. Jenkins. Jordan Sanchez. It's a rookie. Refractor Inc. Elvin Garcia to $4.99. Can we go nothing but O's here? Oh no. Who has him? Who has him? Drake Baldwin. RPA gold to 50. Yeah, that would have been nice if it was Carson. I'm not mad at this one though. That one's pretty good. Drake Baldwin gold RPA. Elvin Garcia Refractor Inc. To all you DGens that are new to breaking with us, if you PM us, if you hit a card that you want graded, just PM us. We'll send you the form. You do not pay until they come back from getting graded. So we send about 350 cards a week as of right now to PSA. On to the last case of the break. Last case. Boy, oh boy, I thought we hit another red auto. Not a red auto, but we did hit a red. Nate George to 250 there. Caceres. It's been 40 cases. Haven't seen Caceres autos. Here's a cheeky little red geometric, though. Not an auto, but we'll add another one to the red stand. Caceres red geometric to 5. David, I'm sorry, bro. Carlos DeGrange. Kurtz, rookie buyback. Base Inc. Sadbiel Delzine, he's showing up now. DJ Layton, he's showing up now. And Yorger Bautista. Mojo Inc. to 150. Yorger Bautista. The best hit in the break, in my opinion, right now would be Shitaro Mori, and then after that, Josuar, after that, Pena, after that, Alvarez. And yes, that's even over the Reds. Because color don't matter if they stink. Not that those guys stink, but they're not in my top 25, so. Bro, you're just stacking the latent base autos right now. Stacking them, bro. All right, here we go. Will Taylor. Ever since I mentioned him earlier, he's just been showing up nonstop now. Freddie Freeman. Fairness. Sounds like a witchcraft name. Schwellenbach, Cade Horton. Base Inc. Tommy White. Green Wave Auto. Nate George working on that rainbow. Nate George. Oh my goodness. Legitimately working on the rainbow. Nate George went from skunking to crushing it real quick. Nate George, Speckle Inc. Nate George, Green Lava. Jesus. And Tommy White. I'm pretty sure Nate George went way too cheap in this break too. I don't think people understand the scope of Nate George yet. 4 boxes left. There should be 5 total Conchis though. Of Maury. That is True Blue. We'll see if we hit the number 1. Charlie Condon. I've pulled some 1 of 150s quite a few times now, including the My First Bowman auto of Leo DeVries last year. Pulled that one. Corbin Carroll. Luke Dickerson. That was a big hit. Come on. Base autos in the middle. We got Refractor Ink. Rookie Refractor Ink to $4.99. Edgar Cueto. Henry Torres is getting a bunch of volume. And Dalton Rushing. Rookie True Blue Ink. That is number 8 of 150. This is nowhere near his My First Bowman auto, but nice hit to the Dalton Rushing spot. Blue to 150. Goodness, that stand is full. Knock Nate George down there and stack them. Started this break off with a bunch of blue autos. Edgar Cueto. Who do you have, David? Who all do you have? You need to change the luck up. You gotta add one of these volume players that show up a million times. The Gene McCarris, 99. Mick Abel to 250. Spencer Schwellenbach to 150. Like Moises Marchand, his autos have not shown up at all yet. But when he does show up, he shows up a lot. Base Ink. Oh my goodness. Moises Marchand. Oh my God, there's no way. Oh my God, I was going to say, there's no way that just happened on cue like that. All Royals though. Ramsell Medina, double Moises Marchand. What? Moises. With that stupid grin on his face. Come on. Ugh. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. Would that be considered? It still wouldn't be considered a My First Bowman auto though if he already had base autos in draft. Because technically it's supposed to be the first card they sign. That's supposed to be the idea behind it. Is the True Blue number 1 of 150. Chad Patrick. Cisco Lindor. I really did, man. I 100% somehow summoned that. Argillis. Somehow, I summoned Moises Marchand. He's like, oh, hey, don't forget about me. Base Ink Corey Cousin. Base Ink Zach Cole. Dude, the Nate George spot is absolutely mashing right now. That is 2 green lava autos in the matter of like 5 minutes. 2 green lavas, a speckle, and a Blu-ray wave. That spot went from being frustrated to crushing it. I'm sorry, Vandalay. We got one more shot here. We got one more shot here. Last box of the break. And then we're going to move right into a recap. Moises inspired you, I bet, bro. Dude is just everywhere. Well, we got Kurtz on the front. We're going to end on base purple. Pena to $4.99. Luis Pena. Gunner to $4.99. Charlie Condon, 75. Chris Acosta, to 99. Costa. Will Warren. Kurtz to 150. Base ink. Bryce Boucher. Edgar Cueto. Base rookie ink. And we're going to end on a hitter. A Guardian. Uniker Caceres. To 250. Finally got Caceres to show up. That was the first time he showed up in auto form. Nah, don't do that, David, bro. Don't do that. Don't add insult to injury. It's like no different than a slot machine, really. Just move on. Don't let it bother you. When I say I've gotten throttled and brakes, I mean like 10K at a time throttled and brakes back in 2020. Chasing Burrow and Herbert. And if you dwell on it, bad things happen. So don't let it bother you. This sucks. We get it. No, don't play in traffic either. Go to the zoo and play in turtle traffic. All right, now I'm going to recap the stuff out of $4.99. Get rid of our sleeve stack here. We'll go over a couple of our shorter printed things real quick. Here we go. That purple better be me. It's Uniker Caceres. Our Pearl Pack, Alessandro De La Cruz. It's kind of purple, I guess. Leo DeVries, Luke Dickerson, and Noah Schultz. A J.J. Weatherholt, Bowman Ascensions. Ramsel Medina, Variation. And Hyseon Kim, a Rookie Image Variation. And we're going to start off with our pinkish stuff. No, we're not. We're going to start off with the Sonar stuff. The Pulsar stuff. Here we go to $3.99. Noah Schultz, Yandy Diaz, Spencer Schwellenbach, Caminero, Henry Torres, Boucher, Birdsong, Ramirez, Nate George, Ethan Salas, Metaroth, Christian Campbell, Angel Martinez, and Roman Anthony. Say that real fast. Good night, brother. You don't hate everything. I'm telling you, it only sucks when you don't have the guys. When you have the guys, it's amazing. But until they get their sorting machines figured out, for the past 3 years has been happening like this, especially with Bowman products. All right, Farabis. These are all like $2.99 to, I think there's some to $1.99 in here. Farabis, Severino, Zach Cole, Bobby Wood Jr., Christian Campbell, Gunnar Henderson, Carlos LaGrange, Christian Arguelles, Luis Pena, Charlie Condon, Matt Olson, Kobe Mayo, Manny Machado, Yahil Melendez, and Chad Patrick. No, it was the Nike Swoosh Shield auto. I pulled the Nike Swoosh Shield auto out of Select back in 2021. You hit the Shield. I don't know if you sold it or not, but I sold it for the dude that I hit it for $98K back in 2021. You talk about when the hobby was really booming. Purples to 250. Chad Patrick, Mick Abel, Nate George, Matt Olson, Kai Roberts, Nathan Church, Sadbiel Delzine, Aiden Johnson, Nathan Church, Bryce Eldridge, Will Warren, Delzine, Farabis, Raniel Rodriguez, Jose Anderson, Farabis, Elian Pena, Chris Rodriguez, Jesus Amade, Delzine, Christopher Suedo, and Diego Tornes. You just never know who's going to hit, bro. You never know. Speckle to $2.99. Chris Rodriguez, World Solano, Chris Rodriguez, Carson Williams, J.J. Weatherholt, and Raniel Rodriguez. Blues to $150. Got Kurtz, Lindor, Schwellenbach, LaGrange, Kumar Rocker, Yorger Bautista, Yanni Severino, Bregman, Juan Thomas, Lombard Jr., Davalilo, Will Taylor, Acuna Jr., Chris Acosta, Freddie Freeman, Luke Dickerson, Aaron Judge, and Shohei Ohtani. Mid-road rise. Thank you, though, William. You guys are in the 6 case, so I'll see you here in a few. Dickerson, these are the 125 and the 199. Dickerson, Carson Williams, Jake DeGrom, Sandlin, Skeens, RJ Schreck, Vlad Jr., Ramsell Medina, Angelo Marquez, Dollander, Schreck, Christian Campbell, Marquez, and Angel Martinez. Greens to 99. Chris Acosta, Dejean Marquez, Chris Rodriguez, Bueller, Pena, another Pena, Elian Pena, Luis Pena. That's the one I pulled earlier. Carson Williams, Andrew Salas, Noah Cameron, Kyle Tucker, Christian Arguelles, Jesus Mate, Angelo Marquez, Yahil Melendez, and Cam Smith. Oh, dude hit it named Ryan, and I hated him. Of course. To 100, Alcantara, DeGrom, and Christian Yelich. To 75, we got Condon, Henry Torres, Luke Dickerson, Kevin Alcantara, Kenny Fenelon, and Diego Torres. Golds to 50, Devin Fitzgerald, Leo DeVries, Kobe Mayo, Jacob Christian, Libert Zaponte, and Max Muncy. Orange to 25, Moises Ballesteros, Spencer Geisting, Shane Smith, and Yorger Bautista. And to 10, we got Kai Roberts, the Reptilian, and Julian Barreto, Black Refractor. On to our massive amount of base autos. Here we go. Miranda, Yohan De La Cruz, Chris Rodriguez, Iverson Lopez, Sammy Hernandez hits the deck. Shitaro Mori, Ulola, Raniel Rodriguez, another big hit. Nathaniel Uten, Spencer Geisting, Will Taylor, another Maury. Chase Hampton, Bo Davidson, Alessandro De La Cruz, Wilfrey De La Cruz, Serrano, Xavier Marte, Chris Rodriguez, Julian Barreto, Carlos Tavares, he usually shows up a lot, Pedro Catu, and Will Calcano. Calcano started hitting in the very beginning of the break and then left the building after that. Bryce Boucher, Edgar Cueto, Corey Cousins, Zach Cole, Moises Marchand ×2 showed up at the end there. Henry Torres, Tommy White, Sadbiel Delzine, Leighton, Hernandez, Sanchez, Henry Torres, and another Sadbiel Delzine. Iverson Lopez, Zach Cole, DJ, Juan Cabada, Blake Walters, Corey Cousin, Ronnie Cruz, Julian Barreto, Alessandro De La Cruz, another DJ Leighton, and another Tommy White. Refractor autos. Ramsell Medina, Edgar Cueto, Elvin Garcia, Michael Corrette, Henry Torres, Chase Hampton, Drake Baldwin, rookie ink, and Robert Hitwell. Our patch autos. Gold, Drake Baldwin to 50, and Cam Smith to 150. Two nice hits. Purple, Uniker Caceres, Farabis, Solano, Ethan Pecco. Why this Aiden Johnson non-auto there? I don't know. Will Taylor, Ramsell Medina ×2 on the speckle. Raymer and RJ Schreck. Greens, Andrew Salas, Lava. Dingler, rookie ink. Jose Anderson, Nathaniel Uten, and Miguel Ulola. Mini Diamond ink to 100, Justice Bigby, Alejandro Rosario, and Kyle Caros. One gold, Harold Rivas, gold mini diamond. Yellows, Corey Cousin, RJ Schreck, and Nathan Church. Nate George. Holy Nate George. Two green lavas, a speckle, and a blue ray wave. Congrats to the Nate George spot. Crushed it toward the end there. More to 150. Got Dalton Rushing, Yorger Batista, Kenny Fenelon, Miguel Ulola, Will Taylor, and Warren Calcano. Tommy White to 25, and Calcano to 25. True orange. And some reds. How about Juan Cabada, true red to 5. Justice Bigby, red shimmer to 5. Luis Angel Acuna, rookie, it came to the league to 5. And Yoniker Caceres, /5. Red geometric. Purple, green, base. All Kevin Alvarez. Nice hits to the Kevin Alvarez spot. And our big boy stand. Shitaro Mori. Orange Shimmer /25. Josuar Gonzalez /150. Elian Pena /150. And a couple of base kickers. 2 Penas and a Josuar Gonzalez. All in all, pretty nice break. Pretty nice break. I know it wasn't super spread out, but for Bowman, that was a very nice break. All right, boys and girls. Yeah, we passed it. It was a base auto earlier. I was like flying through the base autos. I showed it, I promise. There was one. What a long one. That was a little over 2 hours. 2 hours, 12 minutes. I guess 2 hours even when we take the auction time out. If you guys are still going to hang out, I should be live on YouTube here in about 15 minutes or so. So I'll see you guys then. The next one, good question. Let me see. I was going to look into that earlier here. eBay Live. That's not where I wanted to go. 10-2, so 10-6. So I will be on vacation next week, so you guys will be ripping that with Nick. Is the 6th, the 7th are both 5-case pick your player Bowman Chrome breaks, and then there's WWE Finest that's going to be in the next week as well as Triumphant Tennis. 10-box case of tennis. We're ripping that too. So Nick has a busy schedule on eBay next week. So 2 5-casers next week. So if you follow our story, you should be able to see those auctions ending. All right, boys and girls, I'll see you guys in about 15 minutes if you want to hang out with us on YouTube. See the rest of the degenerate stuff we're going to get in tonight. I will be ripping a SpongeBob break, it looks like, over on YouTube. And then after that, hopefully, this 6-case pick your players filled up. So we'll see you guys then. As always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here at Best Card Breaks. And I will catch you on the next one.